Once you launch, right, you'll be getting this dashboard. Can you see this dashboard?
Yeah, brother, what is it?
Shraddha, this is same like our PyCharm.
No, no, don't launch your PyCharm.
No, is it uh, function will be like we'll be writing the code here.
Yes. Okay. So the reason is we can't view spreadsheets easily.
Okay, if we use that PyCharm.
Ah. Okay. First, let me show you how to read Excel files in PyCharm, and then we will go here how to read Excels very easily. Okay. Should I tell the hard one or the most easiest one? Okay, anyhow, you have to learn anything, right? So to read Excels, right, there is no direct way to read Excel using Python. So there is a package called as OpenPy Excel. What is that? OpenPy Excel. To install that package, we have to use pip install OpenPy Excel. Okay, so this package will download. This will install on your system, which helps you to read any Excel file. Okay, so how do we read Excel file is, so let me download a Excel file. You guys did these examples? No?
Yeah, we did.
Once upon a time to get a job in RPA, first example they will give this one only.
The positions are changing.
Hmm?
Positions are changing for every place.
This one, and we have something called as, still there is taxonomy. People are using taxonomy.
Document understanding now.
Hmm.
I think in some project we are using this feature.
Now there is one more version of EAPath came, right? Power Automate.
Mm-hmm.
Did you try that? No?
No, no, not it. But they have given the training on that. But in projects we are not using anywhere.
Suddenly there is a downfall in RPA side, man.
Yes. No bugs.
Suddenly downfall.
Yeah, yeah.
No one can beat that RPA thought process, dude. The biggest minus process is it is not supporting on different OSs. Like,
Hmm.
it cannot work on Mac. See, people, when something is going to migrate towards AI and ML, Windows is not able to scale on towards that.
Yeah, brother.
These people also, I don't know why they made that product to be only with Windows. So what you do here is, we'll be using your import OpenPy Excel as Excel. Okay. So as is going to be called as an alias. Instead of calling every time in this big word, we can keep it as a small word. Okay, we can write your name as well. Anything is fine here. It not need not to be an EXL. It can be anything also. So few people will write Excel like this. It's up to you. Okay. First thing what we want to do here is you have to open this Excel workbook. So where exactly this Excel workbook is there is inputs. You have to use your challenge.excel. We have to put in your workbook object like this. Okay. Now run this and see if you are getting any issues. We are not getting any issues. So inside this workbook, if I go and open this, inside this workbook, we have worksheet available, correct? So now what we want to do here is from this workbook, we have to get your sheet. So sheet is equal to workbook of, what did I close it? No, right? Yes. Now we have load your worksheet. Asha, I'm clear. Questions? No?
No clear, Prasad.
Okay. Now I want to get in this workbook under this worksheet. I want to read first row of data. I want to read first row of data. Okay. Here row will start with number 1, column will start with number 1. Okay. So now let me use sheet. One second. Wait, it is not coming. It will throw a warning now. That's the reason we use it this one only. Why sheet methods are not coming? Let's investigate this. One second, something we're missing. We're reading it, yes. So it is not showing. Okay, let's see this one. 1 comma 1. So in this workbook, we have to load this worksheet. In this worksheet, I'm going to read my cell data. I'm going to read my cell data. Okay. So now let me run this. Okay. So I got cell object. For that, I have to get my value. Okay. Now see here, I got my first name as a value. First row, first column. First row, first column. Any questions? Any questions?
It will be cell of row number, comma column number.
Column number. Okay. Now I want to go and iterate each and every row and each and every column. I want to go to this particular Excel. I want to iterate each and every row and each and every column. How do I iterate each and every row and how do I iterate each and every column? Each row and each column. Each row and each column. So first of all, I should know that how many rows are there available in the given Excel workbook. How many rows are there in the given Excel workbook? So to do that, rows is equal to worksheet dot. There is a method called as max underscore row. Print rows. So let's see how many rows are there. Oh my goodness, there are 1,000 rows. How come 1,000 rows are there? So now
Change the sheet.
this is correct. Now we are getting it as 11. Earlier there is some issue with the data format. That's the reason it showed as 1,000. Okay. Now it is, we have 11. Okay. Clear? Now similarly, columns. How do you get columns? Columns is equal to worksheet dot max underscore column. So 7 columns. Go here 1 to 7. Okay, there are totally 7 columns available. Now I want to iterate each and every row data and each and every column data for R in range of 2 comma 2 comma. So I'll be increasing +1 here itself, because we already know, right? Second parameter should be always +1. One comma columns print of worksheet dot cell of row comma column dot value. If I run this, I'll get each and every row and each and every column. Once this is completed, that particular row is completed. For that particular row, I'll be giving a separation like this. Okay, now see here. You got it? Clear? Everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so is there any way to minimize this much of effort? Okay, for that we are going to see now how do we do this using your new framework called as pandas. What is that? New framework called as pandas. Okay, so we can write that your code in your PyCharm also, nothing problem. Okay, so to get your pandas, there is a package called as pip install pandas.
The one-time activity for every project or what?
Which one?
To install this
A
pandas.
one-time activity. So how do someone knows that what package that are required? So there is a command which is going to extract all the packages that are required on your project. Okay, I'll tell you that there is small command that you need to execute. It will fetch all the commands that are required for you to install this.
Okay,
If you want to share this code to someone, these packages will not be available there, right?
right, right.
You need to install even in your UiPath also. You have to go and install your new that package from the package manager, right?
Yes.
Here also same thing. So now what I want to do here is just to go here. I'm going to import pandas as PD. So hereafter I'm going to call my pandas as PD. Okay. So PD dot. What happened to this? Wait, it's not showing. Let me relaunch it again. We should get like this. Okay. Can you see this? So pandas is a framework which is going to use in multiple ways. Okay, conversion of unstructured data to structured data, reading structured data as structured data. Okay, so to do all these operations we'll be using your pandas. Okay, what you mean by structured data? Structured data is nothing but which is available in rows and columns. Such data is going to be called as structured data. Okay, so unstructured data is nothing but your JSON. It is not available in a proper format, right? Okay, so even to read that unstructured data, and if you want to translate into a Excel, will be using your pandas. So it can read any volumes of data. Okay, no problem in that, and it helps you to visualize the data very easily. You don't need to write large lines of code. Okay, it will make your job very easy. Okay, so just use your pd.read excel and tell that where exactly your files are available. So they are available inside my inputs. Inside that I have my challenge dot xlsx. So let me read this. No issues. Okay. And if you have any sheet, dedicated sheet available, just put the dedicated sheet there. So we have as the data, right? So let's read this. Make okay. So here I have something as amount. So I'm going to put as dollar 890 point.
Pratap, that read command will open and read the Excel file, right? Both it will do, right?
Okay. Now see here, I want to print this entire data. It is not possible. Okay. So whatever the data that you are going to get, it will comes into a data frame. Data frame is nothing but like a table. How you have data table in your UiPath? You know, right? So when you use your read Excel activity, the output will be as data frame. You know that? In UiPath also.
Yes, Pratap.
So here also, when you try to read the data, it will come as a structured data. The structured data will be available in data frame format. Okay, see here, I can't read the entire data. The visualization of data is going to be little difficult. Emma, clear? So to overcome that all problems, right? To visualize your data perfectly, when you have large volumes of data, people have introduced something called as pandas for us. This Jupyter notebook has. Okay, so that will be come as part of your Anaconda package. So here first what you do here is, I already told you, just to go and launch your Jupyter here, or if you are facing issue here, there is something called as Google Cloud Lab. Okay, connect to this, start free. Okay, so guys, you try on your own. This is going to be very simple only. Okay, if a system is hanging out, to execute Jupyter, we have Google Cloud API. Okay, you can use that as well. I don't want to waste the time. I don't have energy today, so I'll tell you how to do this. Okay, come to file. Okay, notebook. Any questions so far? Okay,
Pratap, this pandas package is used only in case of XLSX files.
XLS also it will work, right? Now no
So,
one is using XLS.
okay, this macro files and all won't work. Or XLSM.
No, even macro is enabled as it will read.
Okay, even CSV also.
It will play with CSV.
Okay,
Okay,
but Open PyXL is only for XLSX files, or that
open by
also will work.
Excel. It will read Excel also.
Okay. Oh. Why we are using pandas? Like if data
So that's why I
volume is
told you,
huge.
right? If I try to print the data, I can't see the whole data frame here.
Okay.
You got it right?
Understood.
One second. Shiva Chup Shiva. ఫోన్ నెంబర్ ఉందా? ఫోన్ చేయం కాదు. ఈరోజు అయిపోవాలి. యాక్చువల్గా ఈరోజు నైట్ నేను వేదాంశు వేరే దాంట్లో కూర్చుంటాం. సో వేదాంశ్ కాదు, వేదాంశ్ కూడా పిలవట్లేదు నేను. మళ్ళీ మా సండే పని చేయాలి కదా. సండే ప్లాన్ చేసుకొని మార్నింగ్ 6 o'clockకే ఉంది అది. మర్చిపోవద్దు. నీ కాంపన్సేషన్ అమ్మటి ఒకరు పోతే ఒకరు కాదు, చూసుకుని తీసుకోండి. అది ఇద్దరు ఒకరోజు తీసుకోవద్దు. ఆ సండే కాంపన్సేషన్ది ఒకేసారి తీసుకోవద్దు ఇద్దరు. సరేనా? అయిపోతుంది. చిన్నది, చాలా చిన్నది టెస్ట్. చిన్నది. సరే. So here we can't see the entire data structure, correct? Hello.
Yes, Pratap.
Okay. Now see here, just execute this pip install pandas here itself and press enter. it will show you whether it is already installed or not. Okay, so there is something. Okay, now what you will do here is we use your import pandas as pd. Okay, shift enter, it will execute. Okay, pd dot, so just use your tab, it will give you all the suggestions. See, these many files you can read. Okay, no, yes, complex.
Pratap, this is same like PyCharm only, right? Like we can write
PyCharm
the
only,
code
but more
here.
flexible to handle with data.
Okay, okay. Okay,
Okay,
these
I'll show you.
options are not there if we try in PyCharm. Reading all
PyCharm too
this.
we also get the same thing. See, the package is same only, right?
Okay, okay. Okay.
See,
Read. Okay.
you'll get everything, but the view and what you called accessibility of that is very easy. You don't need to execute the entire code to execute. You can execute intermediately from where you want to execute
Okay.
with Jupyter. Okay,
Okay. Hmm.
I'm not confusing you, right?
No, Pratap.
And this code, again, we are integrating with the PyCharm, Pratap, or how?
You can copy this code. You can convert, save this one as a py file as well. Save notebook as a. You can use it as a py file and you can use in PyCharm as well. No problem.
Okay. Then we need to execute that same in PyCharm.
Hmm. So now we got an error called as we are not able to locate this one. So what we want to do here is we have to tell that where exactly this file is located. Okay. So what I'll do here is I'll get this path, copy path. Shiva చెప్పు. అది ఎప్పుడే ఇప్పుడు అడుగు ఒకసారి. సరే అప్పుడే చేద్దాం, ఇదే పన్నెండు చూసుకోవచ్చు నీ తెలియదు. Now you guys can see that differentiation, right? Azim.
Yeah, Pratap.
Okay, even if you try to connect with the database and if you try to execute, your outputs will come like this, just like that.
Even if you have the huge data, huge column.
Mm, everything will come.
Okay.
The scrollable will be there.
Hmm.
Okay, Asha.
Nice, Pratap. Clear.
Okay, now tell me.
Pratap, this won't open the Excel in background, right?
It will open, it will read, it will close. Okay.
Okay. Okay, it won't be visible.
No,
Okay.
I'm trying to tell something extra in between. Now I want to add some wrong data here. Okay, call it as age. Okay, now what happened? I have reloaded, right? See, I got the data. Okay, so do you see this age is correct column? Did you see age is a correct column?
No.
Age is having wrong data, right? I want to drop this column. So normally, how can I delete a data column in a table? That will take lot of time. But using these pandas, there is a method called as one second. So we need to drop a column in pandas, correct? So where we are going wrong? We are not saving this one. Df equal to this. Okay. Now df dot. Let's execute this. Okay. Now after this, I'll print my df. You don't need to use print in Jupyter, okay? But in Python we have to put Jupyter. Okay? Clear? In Python we have to use print statement, but in Jupyter you don't need to use print statement. Okay? df dot why it is not showing df dot we'll try. Now see here. I don't know why it is not showing in intelligence. Okay.
Basis on an error, how you have identified this, Pratap? Can you
What bro?
just execute that same error again?
See, what we are telling here is we didn't tell that drop what you want to drop. Okay,
Hmm.
I want to drop a column. I can use a single column or I can delete multiple columns also.
Mm-hmm.
You can put like this. Okay, for example, I want to drop my address also. I can delete my address as well. See,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
you got it right.
Yeah.
So now, how easy the data manipulation? Now, if you take your UA path itself, you need to write so much of code over there, right? Multiple activities though,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
But here it is not like that, right?
Yeah, and single line everything is okay. And filtration and all we can do this, right?
Now see here, let's not, okay, let's recreate the data for that in a correct format. Is equal to 45, 56, 78, 34, 40, 23, 20, 55, 76, 20. Okay, so now I want all the age groups. Now I want all the age groups who is having all the age groups, df of age. Okay, now I want all the age groups who is having greater than 40. Okay, so now what I'm going to do here is df of age is equal to df of now see here I got all the person age who is greater than 40. So now what happened, right? This data whatever I executed, I'll be getting the entire data frame. That entire data frame I'm going to put into here. The filter data frame I'm going to put here. You'll get some data subset. That subset I'm going to put into the main data frame. You see? Got it? Clear? Azim, Asha.
Yes, brother.
Okay? Very simple, right?
Age is also one data frame, right?
Yes, age is also one data frame. In that entire data frame, I am going to pull the age who is having greater than 40. So then
No,
I'm okay.
no. So type of that age will be data
Data
frame
frame
only,
only.
right?
Data frame only. Now see, we got a subset of it. Make sense? Questions? No, right?
And original data will be available in DF, right,
DF.
brother?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Mhm.
Now see, below that, I'm going to add DF and I put DF. See, you'll get original data.
Okay.
I'll tell you how to do the comparison between two data frames and get the odd one out. Okay, I'll tell you that tomorrow. Clear?
Yeah, brother.
Okay. Now I want to replace all these dollars and commas from this number man, from this particular column. How can I do that? I need to format this entire data, amount data. How can I format it? How can I format this? Okay, without writing any loop. See here, this is very simple. df of age, okay, will be getting, what will be getting, will get a series of numbers here, correct?
Hmm.
Okay, so dot str, okay, just convert everything into str dot replace, that replace, I already told you that backward slash dollar, okay, backward slash comma, and I'm going to replace with empty value. Here I need to tell that regex equal to true. So now this entire column will formatted with this pattern, replacing with a empty null value, okay, taking regex as a true. What happened? Can only use dot str accessor with string values. So what I'm doing here, sorry, amount, right? So what I did, I tried to apply on age, so we don't have any such kind of
Symbols.
data.
Yeah.
Now if you see, we got only that. Make sense? Clear?
Hmm.
See, normally without, we have to write a loop and you have to capture it, right? Here we are not writing any loops here. See, okay, clear, right? Formatting of column data. Asha,
Nice, brother. Clear.
clear, right?
Yes.
Okay. So there are few more concepts of it. See, you don't need to understand entire pandas framework. So whatever that is necessary for your UA path, I'm teaching it here. Okay? Make sense?
Mm.
Yes,
Okay. Yeah. So we'll catch up tomorrow and we'll see the next concepts. Like no, from CSV file, how can we read? Okay. So how can we write the data using pandas until I'll tell you.
Okay, brother.
okay.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Thank
Thanks.
you.